Prince Nicholas of Greece and his fiancée meet with the Archbishop of Athens. Kensington Palace releases a new photo of the Princess of Wales. Queen Rania of Jordan participates in a summit at the Vatican. And Crown Prince Christian of Denmark begins his military training in Slagelse. All this and much more coming up next on your Royal Daily News. Good afternoon, everyone. I hope you all are doing well today. My name is Alexandra, and welcome to your Royal Daily News for Monday, February 3rd, 2025. This morning, His Royal Highness, Crown Prince Christian of Denmark, arrived at the Antor School barracks just outside the town center of Slagelse to begin his 4-month military training with the Guard Hussar Regiment. On November 28, 2024, in East Africa, the 19-year-old Crown Prince announced that he was excited to begin his military training with the regiment. Last month, the Supreme Commander of the Guard Hussar Regiment, Colonel Jan Christensen, confirmed to the newspaper SN that the Crown Prince would begin his military training on February 3rd. Colonel Christensen noted that the training will help prepare the Crown Prince for when he will one day be Denmark's future king. Quote, "The training will be harsh and unfair at times, which can be valuable." End quote. The Guard Hussar Regiment is the oldest regiment in the Danish army, dating back to 1614, with the motto, In actis esto volucris. With the Crown Prince beginning his military training with the Guard Hussar Regiment, he follows in his father's footsteps. In 1988, the king became a platoon commander in the Royal Danish Hussar Guard Regiment. By 1989, he was appointed as a first lieutenant in the reserve. On Friday in Copenhagen, His Majesty, King Frederik X of Denmark, paid a working visit to the new AI supercomputer named Geffian. Last October, the King presided over the inauguration of the powerful NVIDIA DGX SuperPod AI supercomputer, which is powered by 1,528 NVIDIA H100 Tensor Core GPUs and interconnected by using NVIDIA Quantum 2 Infinity Band networking. As one of the most powerful supercomputers in the world, the purpose of Geffian is to, quote, boost research and innovation in areas ranging from health and life science to the green transition. End quote. In the evening, the King attended a celebration in honor of the Danish men's national handball team at the Copenhagen City Hall. On Sunday, the team defeated Team Croatia 32-26 during the World Men's Handball Championship. Congratulations, Denmark. Well done. In Brussels, His Majesty, King Philippe of the Belgians, presided over the swearing-in of new ministers of the federal government at the Palais Royal de Bruxelles. Prior to the swearing-in ceremony, the King held an audience with the outgoing Prime Minister, Alexander De Croo. According to the Royal Court of Belgium, the King appointed Mr. Bart de Wever as Prime Minister and accepted Mr. De Croo's resignation. The King then held an audience with the new Prime Minister. And quote, on Mr. de Wever's proposal, the King appointed the new ministers of the federal government. Then they took the oath before the King. End quote. Meanwhile, Her Majesty, Queen Rania of Jordan, along with various faith leaders and experts, participated in the first edition of the World Summit on Children's Rights, held inside the Clementine Hall at the Apostolic Palace at the Vatican. On November 20th, 2024, His Holiness Pope Francis announced the establishment of the Pontifical Committee for World Children's Day, the organizers of today's event. According to a press release from the Holy See, The summit provides an opportunity to explore new ways to assist and protect millions of children who lack rights, live in precarious conditions, are exploited and abused, and suffer the severe consequences of war. During today's summit, held under the theme, Love Them and Protect Them, His Holiness Pope Francis gave the opening speech, stating, quote, Your Majesty, dear brothers and sisters, good morning. I greet the Secretary of State, the cardinals, and the distinguished participants in this World Leaders Summit on Children's Rights. I thank you for accepting the invitation, and I am confident that by pooling your experience and expertise, you can now open new avenues to assist and protect the children whose rights are daily trampled upon and ignored. Dear friends, I thank you and encourage you with God's grace to make the most of the opportunities afforded by this meeting. I pray that your contributions will help to build a better world for children and consequently for everyone. For me, it is a source of hope that we are all here together to put children, their rights, their dreams, and their demand for a future at the center of our concern. Thanks to all of you, and God bless you. End quote. This morning, in Barcelona, His Majesty, King Felipe VI of Spain, presided over the inauguration of the first stage of the Tour del Talento. During the opening, the king launched the 2025 Princesa de Girona Congress Fest, as well as attended the presentation of the 2025 Premio Princesa de Girona Social. On the occasion of World Cancer Day, Kensington Palace released a new photo of Her Royal Highness, the Princess of Wales, this morning. Accompanying the new photo, taken by His Royal Highness Prince Louis of Wales, is a message from the princess, stating, quote, Don't forget to nurture all that which lies beyond the disease. Signed, C. End quote. On Sunday, Kensington Palace issued a press release announcing that they will no longer provide information about the garments worn by Her Royal Highness the Princess of Wales during official public engagements. According to the Sunday Times, a palace spokesperson said, quote, There is an absolute feeling that it, the public work, is not about what the princess is wearing. She wants the focus to be on the really important issues, the people and the causes she is spotlighting. There will always be an appreciation of what the princess is wearing from some of the public, and she gets that. But do we really need to be officially always saying what she is wearing? No. The style is there, but it's about the substance. End quote. The Sunday Times goes on to note that, quote, some of the media's focus with the princess's style over the substance of her work has long been a source of frustration for her. End quote. However, the palace did add that jewelry of historical significance worn during state occasions or, quote, most important family events, end quote, may occasionally be announced. On a side note, I have to say, bravo, well done, Your Royal Highness. I cannot tell you how many times I've read an article or social media post in which a journalist will write one itty-bitty tiny sentence about an engagement the princess has carried out, or the purpose of a particular visit, and then immediately write a 450-page PhD dissertation about the Princess of Wales's outfit. It's ridiculous, in my opinion. So while the world was talking about the Princess of Wales, in Mumbai, His Royal Highness the Duke of Edinburgh began his 3-day official visit to the Republic of India. According to the government of the United Kingdom, the focus of the visit will be on the, quote, championing young people and promoting the benefits of non-formal education across the world. While in Mumbai and Delhi, the Duke will promote the Duke of Edinburgh's International Award, delivered as the International Award for Young People in India, a non-formal education and learning framework supporting young people to find their purpose, place, and passion in the world. Since its inception in 1962, the award has helped more than 150,000 students from 325 schools and educational institutions across the country. In addition to meeting with members of the government, His Royal Highness is scheduled to undertake varied engagements, spanning the breadth of the living bridge that connects the UK and India. End quote. On Sunday, Their Imperial Majesties, Emperor Naruhito and Empress Mosca of Japan, and Her Imperial Highness, Princess Aiko of Japan, attended the Emperor's Cup 50th Anniversary Japan Wheelchair Basketball Championship, held at the Tokyo Metropolitan Gymnasium in the Shibuya Ward of Tokyo. On Saturday, Their Majesties, King Rama X and Queen Sethita of Thailand, presided over the Thammasat University graduation ceremony, held at the Rangsit Center. During the ceremony, the King presented Her Royal Highness, Princess Abir Vanavari of Thailand, with an honorary doctorate of fine arts in fashion design. According to the Royal Court of Thailand, the princess received the honorary doctorate in, quote, recognition of her contribution to the arts and crafts conservation and the development of the Foundation for the Promotion of the Supplementary Occupations and related techniques of Her Majesty Queen Sirikit, the Queen Mother. End quote. And finally, in Athens, His Royal Highness Prince Nikolaos of Greece, now known as Nikolaos du Greece, and his fiancée, Miss Chrissy Vardino-Yannis, held a meeting with the Archbishop of Athens and all of Greece, Hieronymus II, this afternoon. During the meeting, the Archbishop gave the traditional blessing for their upcoming wedding on Friday, February 7th, at the Holy Church of St. Nicholas Rogavas in Athens. And there you have it. Thank you all so much for joining me this afternoon. I really do appreciate it. Thank you. I will be back tomorrow on Tuesday, February 4th, with all the latest royal news and events. Until then, I sincerely wish each and every one of you, your family, your friends, and of course your pets, a wonderful afternoon. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Comment below if you'd like, and click on the notification bell so you won't miss a new episode. Have a wonderful afternoon, everyone, and I will see you all tomorrow. Take care and God bless.